he is ready. The hottest, strongest, and the brightest. DJ Carlos Live. Catch up the newest show that entertain and give you a concert experience every week. This is DJ Carlos Live every Friday 4 to 5 p.m. only here at Euro TV Philippines.
Where do I begin to tell a story of how great love can be? The sweet love story that is older than the sea. The simple truth about the love she brings to me. Where do I start? With her first hello, she gave new meaning to this empty world of mine. There'll never be another love, another time. She came into my life and made living fine. She fills my heart. She fills my heart with very special things, with angel songs and wild imaginings. She fills my soul with so much love that everywhere I go, I'm never lonely with you, my love. Who could be lonely? I reach for her hand, it's always there. How long does it last? Can love be measured by the hours in a day? I have no answers now, but this much I can say. I'll know I'll need her till the stars all burn away, and she'll be there. How long does it last? Can love be measured by the hours in a day? I have no answers now, but this much I can say. I'll know I'll need her till the stars all burn away, and she'll be
Alright, hello everyone. Good afternoon once again. Welcome to DJ Carlos Live, the newest TV program here on Euro TV. Of course, good afternoon to our CEO, Sir Dan B. Mangahas, who's watching right now. Ayan, sa mga officers and staff ng Euro TV. Hello po and good afternoon once again. I'd like to greet also my family and friends who's watching right now. Of course, di mawawala ang Palad family, Bakuli family, Canto family, Lacerna family, David family, and of course, to Rivera family. And to my Ninong and Tita, virtual hug and sending loves and prayers po. Wow. To the title of the song I just sang a while ago was Where Do I Begin? Sang by Andy Williams. Alright, it was the theme song of the 70s movie Love Story. Ayan, kamusta naman kayo dyan, guys? Last week, we had an international beauty queen, Miss Jessie Zhu, Miss Charity International 2024 as our guest. This afternoon, we will have another international beauty queen. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a warm welcome to Miss Carly Rivera, our reigning Miss Glamour Look International 2023. Hi there, how are you, Miss Carly? How do I address you, ate or miss?
Anything you want. I'm
Alright,
okay.
let's stick with Ate Carly. Ayan. Parang kailan lang tayo nagkita, di po ba? Parang nung fashion show preview last May 8 sa Fisher Mall. Guys, she modeled for all the featured designers there. Included na po dyan ng aking father na si Avery John Canto Palad ng Simply Elegant by Avery. Okay! Yung topic po natin this afternoon is just a continuation of last week's topic, which is pageantry, pero ang concentration po natin today ay what is it like to be a beauty queen. Alright. But before we continue, I'd like to thank our following sponsors. First on the list is GM Edwin Lisa of Edwin Lisa Brows and Aesthetics, Sir Michael Villosas of Borjunio Milk Tea House, Dr. JV Pua of Pua Aesthetics and Wellness Clinic, Ordi Apparels, Eurotel Hotels, Simply Elegant by Avery, to my voice coach Kuya EJ Bolaño of EJ Studios. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pagtitiwala. Alright, let's start, Ate Carly. So, tell me about yourself. Alright, guys. Miss Carly Rivera is our reigning Miss Glamour Look International 2023, and she will be showcasing to us her journey as she won her last pageant. All right. So, Ate Carly, tell us about yourself.
Before I start talking about myself, I would like to congratulate you for winning.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Ate Carly. It means so much coming from you.
No
All right.
worries. Well, to tell you something about myself, I actually graduated with Bachelor's Business Administration, and I'm also a former licensed private pilot. And
Wow.
the story about that is because I honestly did not know what to pursue in my career, and I know that business at that time would be somewhat a little bit versatile whenever, like, wherever you want to go afterwards. But then when I was already studying business administration, I thought to myself, I want to become a pilot. And so I went for it. But then the pandemic happened, and therefore I pursued another degree, which is public relations, corporate communications, and that's in Toronto, Canada. And yeah, currently I'm a manager for international property investments, and I was also working in the publishing industry based in Toronto. And yeah, I'm the reigning Miss Glamour Look International 2023, and I really love traveling. I think traveling for me helped me really learn a lot about people, other cultures, and that's what inspires me to become who I am right now, based on how other people have influenced me and based on all of my experiences.
Wow, just your educational background means like a lot to me. Cause like, business administration, right?
Yeah.
It's actually my dream course to like study. I'm an incoming freshman for
Oh,
college. Yeah,
wow.
so I'm gonna be taking political science, but I do hope to like to enter public relations also.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Public relations is really fun. To
Yeah.
become a publicist, you're just involved in all kinds of industry.
yeah,
Yeah.
like just wow, like you're really smart.
Aw, thank you.
Like for my follow-up question, did you ever dream of being a beauty queen?
Oh, that's a good question.
Because like with your educational background, like it's so far, but you have the looks. You're really gorgeous. I
Thank
could just tell
you.
you that right
Thank
now.
you. You know what? Growing up, I've really always aspired to become a model, but my parents have always encouraged me to pursue a career first, and therefore I've become very career driven and career oriented, wherein I did not let anything distract me. I wanted to pursue a lot of things in my educational status and attainment. So to answer your question, I didn't really dream to become a beauty queen, but you know what? I'll give you a fun fact. When I won Miss Glamour Look International, I did not expect it. And the first thing that my family told me was when my grandmother, before she passed away, she actually said that she always dreamt to have a beauty queen in the family. And surprisingly, I did not know that was me, so I felt really special at that point.
Ladies and gentlemen, Carly Rivera. Thank you very much. I'm off now. I'm just joking. So, based on our research, this was your first pageant and win. So, like, how was the feeling when you won?
The feeling was, you know what, GJ, when I was on stage, I don't know if you watched my performance, I was really calm. I was really chill.
Yeah, you were. I was
Because
there. Yeah.
At that point, I was like, at first, my intention was, I want to win. Because
Yeah.
this is my first time I want to win. But all throughout my journey in that week-long competition, I told myself, you know what? I want to enjoy because I want to live for the experience. And therefore, when coming out on stage, I was just having fun.
Yeah.
So I did not expect it at all. It felt really great. It felt like it was destined, you know.
Yeah.
It felt like it was a fate, you know, like fate to experience and just to live
Like-
it like that.
Carly was just like, I'm gonna walk the talk.
Yeah.
All right, for my next question, what preparations did you make prior to joining this pageant? Did you go on a diet? How many hours of catwalk training did you have before joining the pageant? I mean, I could just even answer the diet one. Like, she's not eating. Like, the whole competition, she's not eating.
Honestly, I really want to open up that. Like,
Yeah.
I really want to talk about that right now because I only had like less than 2 months of preparation.
Oh, really?
Yes, I only had less than 2 months of preparation, and it was at that point wherein I was already afraid. I was already scared and pressured of like, I don't have time to prepare at all. So, admittedly, I wasn't really at my best. I wasn't really confidently, you know, feeling healthy. I was really unhealthy. I was not eating. GJ was right. I was not eating. In fact, you know what? My parents don't know about this, but I think day 3 of the competition, I passed out. It was the time that we had a dinner, and I
Oh,
did
no.
pass out because I was not eating anything. My dress was so tight, and I just couldn't eat. I was thinking of my own set of beauty standards that, like, maybe in order for you to win a pageant, you have to be slim, you have to be slender, you have to be this and that.
Right.
But in terms of catwalk training, I did have training. Shout out to Warren Kamya for giving me a day training of walk. And back in Toronto, Kim Magistrado, my national director at that time, was training me. We were training for like, I would say 3 days. And it wasn't enough of a preparation, but I think it was more of determination that like, I became a fast learner because I really wanted to learn it. I really wanted to move like a beauty queen. I really wanted to walk like one. So I guess that's my preparation.
Wow, what a really roller coaster like experience. And shout out to your supporters and to the ones who supported you on your journey for Miss Glamour Look International. But what motivated you to enter the pageant? And how has the journey been for you?
I think what motivated me the most was the fact that people believed in me. Not just my family, not just my friends, but, you know, also other people that I didn't know when they found out that I was going to join Miss Glamour Look International and representing Canada. Some Canadians were actually reaching out to me and were like, oh, hey, good luck in your journey. So it kind of like gave me a drive. It kind of like gave me a push to motivate myself that, you know what, even if I don't have much time to prepare, at least I know I have people behind my back and I have people who are willing to support me.
All right. So, okay, like I'd like to give a shout out to my uncle, Uncle Alan from Vancouver, right? Vancouver, Canada. Hello po and his family. Magandang ano oras ba doon? Magandang umaga. All right. So before we continue, let's pause for a commercial break. Stay with us. We'll be back.
Audio Jungle.
DJ Carlos Live. Catch up the newest show that entertain and give you a concert experience every week. This is DJ Carlos Live every Friday, 4 to 5 p.m. only here at Hero TV Philippines.
Okay, we're back. For song requests, guys, comments, or suggestions, please feel free to leave a message in the message box down below for DJ Carlos Live, Euro TV FB page, and let's see what we can do. Alright, ayan. Let's continue, Ate Carly. So, how has being a beauty queen changed your personality and being a professional?
You know what? Being a beauty queen, it has changed me personally. It has moved me in a lot of ways in terms of self-love, because it's a battle between yourself. Like, no matter how many people are there to support you, no matter how much support you have, at the end of the day, you have yourself. So I think becoming a beauty queen, I learned how to be there for myself. And I think that's the most professional way that you could handle your life.
All right. So, can you share a memorable experience from your journey in the pageant? Like some of the most exciting parts of the pageant.
Actually, I would like to share the funny part first.
All right. I'd like to hear that.
Yeah. So the funny part is, GJ, I actually am Filipino. So marunong ako mag-Tagalog. And
Right.
yeah,
Sige.
so since
Marunong ka mag-Tagalog. Sige. Lalaliman ko yung Tagalog ko para sa'yo. Alright, I'm just joking.
Well, you know, marunong ako mag-Tagalog. So in a way, since I was representing Canada, because I lived in Canada, since I was representing Canada, it was so funny because people around me were having the perception that just because I was representing Canada, you know, I have to be speaking in English, I have to be like, parang nano-nosebleed sila sa akin. So, nahihiya ako. Like, nahihiya ako sabihin sa kanila na, wait, pwede ka mag-Tagalog? I can understand Tagalog. Like, we could speak Tagalog if you want. So, in a way, parang natatawa ako sa face nila every time they try to talk to me.
Actually, kanina, hihingi na sana ako kay Derek o tsaka kay Daddy. Dad, hingi ako tissue. Nosebleed na ako dito. Pwede ba? Joke lang. Yeah. You could continue.
Pero
Sorry.
kasi parang I got used to speaking Taglish, and then obviously I was in Canada, so English talaga siya. But if people are comfortable speaking Tagalog, I could talk to them in Tagalog. So during the pageant, parang I was also having a difficult time because I didn't want people to think na just because you represent Canada, suddenly nagtatagalog ka. So, you know, those kinds of things. But it's just a funny experience.
No, it's
to me.
actually an advantage for you there.
It was. Like, parang, may mga times that the photographers are like, ayun no, they're pointing at me.
Yeah.
And then I was just like pretending that I wasn't hearing anything, but I'm like...
na hindi ka nakakaintindi.
Yeah. So, para ako naging actress.
Yung mga kalaban mo dun sa sa Canada, o mga kaaway mo dun, sabihin mo sa kanila, nakakainis ka, hindi ko alam kung anong pinaggagawa mo. Joke lang. Joke lang. So, like, what does it mean for you to be a modern woman?
To be a modern woman
Okay,
is...
Q&A na to, guys. Q&A na talaga to.
Grabe. hindi ako prepared sa Q&A. Parang medyo hindi na ako pageant mode as of the moment. But for me, to my understanding, to become a modern woman right now is to become strong. Because in the modern society, we are depicted by a lot of beauty standards, social media, with the technology. So in a way that girls, women in general, they tend to compare themselves a lot with other women. And for me, it's not really a toxic trait to have. It's more of like awareness with what you are having and you have at the moment that other don't have. And it's about appreciating the beauty of other women as well. Because to me, it was also a battle for me to adjust in becoming a modern woman, especially joining the pageant. Hindi naman ako pwedeng to become a role model and then I'm always, you know, comparing myself to other beauty standards. So, in a way, becoming a modern woman is becoming self-aware, having self-love, being strong, and looking after yourself. Because at the end of the day, like I mentioned earlier, you just have yourself. Even if you have your family with you, you have yourself. And that's the most important person that you actually need in your life.
And I thank you. Alright. Direk, ano po masasabi niyo sa sagot niya? Galing, di ba? Miss Carly Rivera eh. Di ba? Kaya siya nanalo. Ang galing niya kasi magsalita. Di ba? Joke. Napasama tuloy si Direk. So, for my next question, what qualities do you believe are essential for a modern beauty queen?
You know what? It's not really about the quality. You're beautiful in your own way. I would
Yes,
say
that's
that.
right.
It's more of like understanding what empowerment means, what women empowerment means. And it's so funny because Miss Glamour Look is all about women empowerment. And for me at that time, sabi ko sa self ko, sana yung question ko is about women empowerment. Yung parang, what is women empowerment for you? Because to tell you honestly, women empowerment is more so about supporting other women despite of whatever their decisions are, and at the same time guiding them. If they're going in the wrong way, you're there to guide them. But if it's what makes them happy, then that's a time that you support them. You don't bring them down at all. And to become a modern beauty queen, that's what you essentially need. You need to become supportive, appreciative, that the differences that they have, it doesn't matter at all. Women are built to be different. Women are built to be unique. And that's what it's like to be a modern beauty queen. You're just unique in your own way, and you have to accept that and you have to support that.
Ayan na naman. Derek, ano masasabi mo? Galing talaga eh, no? Joke. Really? Was that your advocacy for your pageant?
My advocacy was actually women suffering in polycystic ovarian syndrome because I have one. Yeah, I was diagnosed with one. And I wanted to raise awareness. I wanted to give information because people don't really know what polycystic ovarian syndrome is. They just think that it's just about sakit ng girls, about their menstruation and everything. But not really. It's more than that. It's about mental health. And part of that advocacy, I told that in my introduction during the pageant when they were doing the sashing ceremony. Mental health is better than physical health.
That's right. That's actually right. Pero ate, may nag-comment kasi sa Facebook right now. After your reign, do you have any plans of joining another beauty pageant?
You know what?
Hindi, ako na lang sasagot nun. Dapat lang. Joke. Alright.
Well, if an opportunity presents itself, I would consider it.
Yeah.
It depends on the opportunity, though, because there's a lot of factors for you to consider before joining a beauty pageant. First, your time. Because it's really difficult if you just say yes to a lot of things, but you don't really have a lot of time for it. You don't really have time for it. So, yeah.
Alright. What advice would you give to aspiring beauty queens based on your journey?
I think the best advice I could give is have the purest and truest intention. Because sometimes women they tend to become really competitive with one another. And before you join a beauty pageant, you need to know your real intentions. If your intention is to really support a cause, go for it. If your intention is to help the community and help other people, yes, go for it. But if your intention is to bring someone down, then I think that's something for you to reconsider. But yeah, joining a beauty pageant, it does require the purest, the greatest intentions from your heart.
Alright. So before we go on a break, I would like to thank everyone sa lahat po ng mga sumuporta po at patuloy pa rin sumusuporta sa akin, lalo na po nung ako'y nanalo for Mr. Teen Glam International 2024. Maraming salamat po kila Derek Primo, kila Daddy, kila Dada. Sa manager ko po, kay Tito Jojo, maraming salamat po. Sa family ko, thank you so much. Alright. So I'll see you guys in a short while. We'll be back again. And you're still watching GJ Carlos live. So kanina guys, nag-uusap kami ni Ate Carly, no? Tinanong ko kay Ate Carly kung parehas ba yung advocacy niya for her national pageant and her international pageant. Ate Carly, can you tell us about your advocacy for both of your pageants?
So, internationally, it's women suffering from polycystic ovarian syndrome because the international pageant is focused on women empowerment.
Yes.
But my national advocacy in Toronto, there's this organization called Global Advocacy for Autism Awareness, and it focuses on Filipino kids facing autism, suffering with autism. And to me, Canada itself, actually the rest of the world, they tend to support a lot of causes, right? So there's cyberbullying, and a lot of people are doing a lot of stuff about cyberbullying, as well as the LGBTQ community. There are a lot of voices that are already heard in there because they're very powerful and they're really great people. But what about those kids in the Philippines, those Filipino community the Filipino community in Canada that are facing with autism? Nobody is speaking up for them. So in a way, I wanted to support that advocacy. I wanted to support that cause. And I was actually, if you check it out, actually on YouTube, we just had an event there last month on the 26th. It's a fashion show. It's a spring runway fashion show where it focuses on diversity. So there was no beauty standards at all. It didn't matter if you were petite, you were tall, or whichever social class you fell into, you were a model and you were just a star in that show. And to me, that was really important for me because a lot of Filipinos actually support that cause. And a lot of people need to see more of that. That you need to help those who couldn't raise their voices. You need to help those who actually need more opportunities in their lives. So that was my advocacy.
Wow, congratulations Miss
Thank
Carly
you.
Rivera. Ayan, ang ganda talaga ng advocacy niya, guys. Kasi dito sa Pilipinas, usually more on youth empowerment, women
Yes.
empowerment. Pero nung narinig ko yung mga advocacies na pinakita mo there, like I'm just really excited for your upcoming projects for
Thank you.
charities like
Uh-huh.
that. I'm really excited for that. And from now on, I'm really glad that you're here. And
Thank you.
I'd like to say congratulations for that.
I'm also glad to be here.
Thank you so much. So, going back to our casual Q&A, no? As a beauty queen, what do you consider your most significant duty to the community?
You know what, honestly, as a beauty queen, I do not like to see it as duties. I would like to see it as a privilege. It's a privilege to become a role model. It's a privilege to make a change and to influence a lot of people. So the most significant one is just to have the crown itself on top of your head. People will be watching you, people will be looking after you. So at that point, use it to your advantage to teach them what is right, to teach them what it actually is. And since it's all about women empowerment, on my Instagram, I kept on just featuring a lot of women and just telling them to be confident in their own way. And I think that's very significant for me because nowadays, there's a thing called insecurities, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So nowadays, that's a battle between a person with themselves. So knowing that, you know that you could be aware and self-love.
Yeah, that's right. Self-love, guys. But may isa na naman nagtanong sa Facebook kasi ang daming curious sa'yo, Ate Carly. So like, do you have any plans of going into show business?
Ooh, that's really interesting.
Yeah, kasi like, bagay sa'yo eh. Bagay talaga sa'yo, I swear. Bagay sa'yo mag-show business.
Well, marunong naman ako mag-acting.
You know?
Marunong naman ako mag-acting. So, again, if opportunity presents itself, why not?
Lalo na nanonood si Sir Dan Mangahas, di ba? So baka mabigyan si Ate Carly ng project. Baka naman, di ba, Ate Carly? Ayan. Sir Dan B. Mangahas, hello po. Magandang hapon po. Tumatawa si Dada. So, ayun na nga, no? Do you want to go into show business?
I know for a fact that it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of sacrifice and effort.
Yeah.
And those three things I have right now.
Yes. Are you willing?
Willing, if the opportunity is good,
All
why
right.
not?
Good answer.
It's really hard kasi if you take down a good opportunity, you're gonna live life with a lot of what ifs. So why don't
Yeah,
you try?
that's right. Yes. Kaya nga ako nandito ngayon sa harap niyo, guys. Joke. So, for my next question, how do you balance the responsibilities of your title with your personal life? Kasi alam ko busy ka eh. Yeah, you're very busy.
Yeah, you know what? It's not really about knowing how to balance it.
Mhm.
It's about surrounding yourself with the right people.
That's right.
It's about surrounding yourself with the people who are understanding,
Mhm.
who are patient, and who really support you. And at that time, just to give you a fun fact, my family is back here in the Philippines, and I'm the only one living in Canada. So, in a way, I was a strong, independent woman. And it was really difficult for me because I was doing a lot of trainings away from my family. I was just video calling my parents, updating them what's going on, and ano na ba yung measurement ko, kung pumayat na ba ako or not. So, para ma-update naman yung gown size, right?
Yeah.
So, it's really about surrounding yourself with the best set of people who's understanding of your time.
All right. With the experiences you gained, what are the goals after your reign as a beauty queen?
Becoming a beauty queen was an opportunity and a privilege for me. But when it comes to goals, as I said earlier, I'm very career driven. So I just, at this point, I want to be happy. I want to live my life in a very happy way, at the same time inspiring others. I think that's my number one goal right now, happiness while inspiring other people.
Oh, that's actually a really great answer. So, Ate Carly, do you have any events coming up or social media accounts or businesses, products that you would like to promote?
Well, officially, I did become a brand ambassador of Naito Clinic Philippines, and it's located in Las Piñas, so I would love to promote that. Social media, you could follow me on Instagram. It's Carly Rivera. And I don't really have other social media accounts because to me, I still see social media accounts as like something na you adjust with because of, it takes up a lot of time. It takes up a lot of standards as well. But when it comes to events, I am just looking forward to a lot of projects with Miss Glamour Look International, and especially the travels that I will be having, and at the same time, the finals in November. And yeah, so far, that's it.
All right. I mean, we're like the same because like I'm really hoping to like while I'm reigning as Mr. Teen Glam, right? Global. I really do wish a lot of projects will like shower for me, and like I know Derek Primo is there for us.
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
manifesting a lot of projects for you.
Same here.
Especially
Alright.
at your young age. Grabe, you're so good at singing, you're so good at hosting, and you have your own TV show. That's amazing.
Maraming salamat po kay kila Derek, kila Sir Dan B. Mangahas for this really big opportunity na makapag-host po ako ng isang TV show, 'di ba? Kaya thank you din Ate Carly for saying that. Truly honored and blessed to have these talents. And ayun. So Ate Carly, maraming salamat for guesting on GJ Carlos Live. I really had a grand time talking to you and knowing your insights on what it's like to be a beauty queen. Ang dami kong nalaman kay Ate Carly to capsulize everything po. The life of a beauty queen is a tapestry of glamour and beauty. Woven with the threads of discipline and passion, it is a journey that demands poise under the spotlight and a commitment to personal growth. From mastering the art of public speaking to advocating for social causes, a beauty queen embodies the fusion of elegance and empowerment. A beauty queen stands as a role model, inspiring others with her confidence and dedication to making a positive impact in the world. Truly, the crown is but a symbol of the honor and responsibility she carries with Grace. Ayan, maraming salamat ulit Ate Carly, and thank you po sa aking mga sponsors. Alright, thank you so much, Ate.
No worries. Thank you so much. Can I actually say a message?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. First, yeah. So GJ, thank you so much for having me in here. It's really an honor to be able to become interviewed by someone who's a rising star.
Grabe naman yun.
Rising star yan siya. I would also like to thank my makeup artist for today, Jillian De Los
Wow.
Reyes, and she's also my stylist. I would like to thank my parents first and foremost. They're really the best
Yes, the most
supporters that I
supportive
really had,
parents.
especially during the time that I was kind of with this on my own. I was in Canada by myself, and my parents were there from afar. There's nothing really beats parents' love.
Yes, that's
And
right.
I would also love to say hello to my friends in Canada and as well as here in the Philippines.
Yes.
Yes, I would also like to say hello to my best friends and my boyfriend. And yeah,
Alright.
thank you so much for having me here.
And for a little token, Miss Ate Carly rather, would like the Euro TV and my family would like to give a small token for you, this bouquet of
Thank
flowers.
you so much.
Alright.
Do I have to stand up ba?
No, it's alright. So, before we end the show, I'd like to sing you guys a song by Matt Monroe. Here is Portrait of My Love. There can never be a portrait of my love for nobody could paint the dream. Oh no, you will never see a portrait of my love for miracles I'll never see. Anyone who sees her will soon forget the Mona Lisa. It would take unknown a Michelangelo, and he would need the glow of dawn that breaks the sky above to try and paint a portrait of my love. Anyone who sees her will soon forget the Mona Lisa. It would take unknown a Michelangelo, and he would need the glow of dawn that paints the sky above to try and paint a portrait of my love. All right, thank you once again, everyone, and I'll see you guys next week, same time, same channel. Goodbye, everyone, and this is Miss Carly and GJ Carlos. Maraming salamat po.